Hey guys, what's up? Chris here from BeerGeekNation.com. As you guys have noticed, I haven't been around for, I guess, about a month now, almost a month, maybe 4 weeks. Haven't posted any reviews. And I got a lot of messages asking, am I done? Is it over? How am I doing? Am I healthy? Whatever. I'm doing fine. I just needed some time away from it. I just needed like some mental health time. Beer reviews started to just become like so mundane, and quite honestly, I'm bored of doing it. I don't find it interesting at all. I'm trying to inject into it, but I find myself just saying the same things, and I realize there isn't that much to say as far as beer reviews. And right now it's a very noisy arena with lots of members of the YouTube beer reviewing community, some good, some bad, but there's a lot of us out there. And this sounds pretentious and egotistical, but it's pretty lonely at the top. Being the #1 beer review site on YouTube, you don't get a lot of feedback from any of the other beer reviewers, and that's fine. I don't get to interact with a lot of them. A lot of them don't comment on my videos, and again, that's fine. It feels like you're left out of the community. So on top of that, and that's not really a big deal. It just mentally it starts to weigh on you, like, well, what am I doing wrong? And then mentally just getting bored of craft beer reviews in general. Just added. I just told myself, all right, it's the holidays. I'm gonna take it was gonna be like 2 weeks, but ended up being like a month just to regroup. And honestly, I came like this close to just nixing the whole thing. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to change the formats, I think, a little bit. Still going to do reviews, but I'm going to do more kind of one-off stuff. I want to get more into beer editorials. I really like doing them, and I get a lot of feedback from them, and I think you guys dig those as well. Going to do more of that Beer Geek gaming on Twitch, and just gaming and drinking and stuff. Now you can do in real life stuff on Twitch as well, so I might be doing some of that. Homebrewing, going to be using the Pico Brew. I've got that thing out there. I haven't used it in probably a year. I haven't brewed in probably a year, to be honest with you guys. Again, it's just, I don't have the time between work and 2 little kids. The only time I have is on weekends, and I actually work every 3rd weekend, so one of those weekends in a month is gone. I just don't want to spend like 6 hours brewing, and I don't know. I'm still kind of wrapping my head around what I want to do, but Beer Geek Nation isn't going away. It's not going away. Beer reviews are still going to come out. I've got a bunch that I want to post, but I wanted to give you guys a heads up as far as what was going on. I just needed some crazy time for Chris. But yeah, so I'm going to do more beer reviews, more beer editorials. What do you guys want to see? I might do more. I want to do some like cooking stuff. I have a big green egg that I like to use, so I might do like some of that. Beer and food pairings, I'll figure that out somehow. I don't know. That seems like it'd be a lot of work though, and right now my mindset's not into doing that. But I didn't want to. Again, last week, about 2 weeks last week, I really came incredibly close to just calling this for various reasons. But I think my audience, I didn't want to give up on you guys. I've built this up over almost 7 years now, and I didn't want to throw it away. Not that I'd be throwing it away, but I just didn't want to give up on it. You guys are the only reason I do this, to be completely 100% honest. I wouldn't be doing it. If I had no viewers and no subs, I wouldn't be doing this. Those guys who persevere through not having a lot of subscribers, not having a lot of views, my hat's off to them. I wouldn't do it. I just don't have the drive anymore to do it. But you guys keep me going. You want to see the beer. And again, that's another thing I want to talk to about the beers. A lot of the beers that I'm seeing reviewed on YouTube now are these really off, hard to get, esoteric, Northeast style IPAs, or, little microbrews from small craft breweries that are popping up that are getting buzz on Beer Advocate or whatever. And that just doesn't interest me. I'm not going to chase beer. I'm not going to chase beer anymore. I don't care enough to trade for beer. I don't care enough to chase beer. That's not what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do beers I want to review. I'm going to do beers. I've always done it. Beers I've wanted to review, but I'm going to do beers that I think you guys want to see. And I know it's, Stone might not be the coolest brew in the world, but a lot of you guys can get Stone. You can get these beers, and you like Stone. I like Stone, one of my favorite breweries. So I'm going to do beers like that. I'm going to do the Trilliums too. Trillium's still one of my favorite breweries, and I have pretty between my parents and my buddy Jeff, I have pretty good access to Trillium beers. So, and they're getting bigger too, especially in the Mid-Atlantic region. Excuse me. So that's that. I'm back. Beer reviews are going to be coming out again. And I just, yeah, I'm doing it for you guys. I didn't want to give up on it. And thank you so much for all your continued support, all your comments, all your emails, all your subscriptions. Everyone who donates to the channel, you don't have to do that, and I really, really appreciate it. It just keeps me going. So with that said, folks, Beer Geek Nation is back. I'm going to life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.